I want to know.
Huh.
Yay!
I'm Erin. I moved to Beverly about 3.5 years ago, and we moved here because we were looking for a single-family home in a racially integrated South Side neighborhood. We are a very multicultural family, and we needed a place where we both felt like we wouldn't get stared at, and also it's important for us to raise our children around different types of people, different races of people, different ethnicities, different religions. And so my question for Curious City is why Beverly was able to maintain integration while the rest of the far South Side experienced white flight.
Hi, my name is Natalie Moore. I'm a reporter for WBEZ. I am helping Erin answer this question. I actually grew up in Chatham, but I was part of the desegregation busing program that Chicago Public Schools had, and so I was able to help integrate the school right here.
Who is my neighbor? Pat Stanton is my neighbor. Pat has something worthwhile saying about the present and the future of our community, and he ought to say it in church in the midst of a community liturgy. We call this presentation Beverly Now.
So I'm curious about Stanton and what his intentions were.
I would say pro-integration.
Okay.
They were trying to embrace this the best way they could for the neighborhood to embrace it.
There are thousands of blacks who want homes, they can afford homes, and certainly they deserve to live where they can afford to. Let's insist that if blacks are going to look in this community, they look throughout the community. The realtors should show homes freely throughout the community so they'll be scattered. Welcome, but scattered.
So this is what they were really concerned about, resegregation. So they didn't want there to be black blocks in Beverly, because some real estate agents would keep selling to blacks in areas.
Right.
And BAPA didn't want blacks consecutively sold houses on the same block. So the solution, obvious, a continuous flow of white buyers competing with black. How? Okay.
Clout. Look at that.
Use our clout. Underline 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Yeah.
Let's get positive about our community. Let's sell our own community. Because what we have is the suburb within the city.
I would love a little more diversity. You know, I think when we say integration, we're talking about like black and white people, but the reality is we live in Chicago, which is a huge ethnic population, and they're not all represented here. But as far as the South Side is concerned, this idea of strategic integration, it means something to people, to white people in Beverly in particular, to have integration. And I think for black families who live here also, my hope is that we feel accepted, I guess, and know that's coming from a genuine place.